Just want to have a little chat with you, maybe over a cup of coffee. Wait, I don't drink coffee. Everybody always says coffee. Over a cup of tea. Just want to talk about a few things that I think you might relate to. This flavor sounds yummy. Can't wait to try it. Blueberry and sage with ashwagandha. It smells really good. So I'm curious, is anybody on my channel like ASMR? Orion tried it on his channel one time, but it didn't work. So what I really wanted to talk about is how it affects us and how it feels to always feel like you have to come across as normal, and you go out of your way to do that through masking and other means. I just feel like it really takes a toll on me, and I know the easy answer is just not to mask, right? But it's easier said than done, and especially for me because I work with seniors, and you know, I just feel like they need a smile from me, maybe. I'm trying to do it less. I'm trying to be more of myself, and there are definitely times when I just cannot mask even if I try, and that's when I'm upset or I'm about to have some kind of breakdown, or if I'm in pain or hurting or sick. I just can't mask. Thinking about the extent we go through sometimes as autistic people to look normal. For what? You know, to be liked more? To get more friends? So I want you to respond and tell me, how's masking feel for you? Does it feel like you've just done it for so many years that you just can't stop? Are you in the process of trying to cut out the masking and be yourself more? I think that's the ultimate goal for me. Sometimes I am just too over-expressive in front of people because I've done it for so long. It's 50 years of doing that with people, and you know, especially when I wanted to feel like I connected and I didn't feel like I connected, and I still have trouble feeling like I connect with others, you know, in person, in real life. It's hard. Do you even know what the word normal means? It means conforming to a standard that's usual, typical, or expected. Microsoft Copilot tells me that it's important to remember that normal is subjective, and it's just a term. It can vary greatly from person to person. So it further adds that we may not appear normal due to our social communication differences, our sensory sensitivities, repetitive behaviors and routines, and different interests and focuses. Normal, seen through the eye of the beholder, is filtered through the lens of society. A lot of times society's laws are what determine what is culturally normal. I'm trying to embrace my feelings of feeling awkward around pretty much everybody I come in contact with. It's just a fact of life for me. It's just what happens. It's just what my mind is thinking. I think differently, and that's okay. And maybe I'm just going to be okay feeling like I'm a quirky, weird person. I don't want to be like everybody else. And I want to be myself. But I want to love myself and who I am and who God created me to be. I've learned so much about myself on this journey of autism in the last 3 years. I'm just going through stages of ups and downs. I equate it to, you know how when you lose someone you love, you go through stages of grief. I think when we're diagnosed with autism, we go through stages of like disbelief, anger, bargaining, acceptance, so many stages. But you hope to get to acceptance. That's where you want to get. The end process of all of this is acceptance, understanding, and love. I want to say to you, if you're going through something difficult right now, don't give up. Don't give up. Joy can come in the morning. And find someone you can talk to, someone you feel comfortable sharing with. If it's not a counselor, that's okay. Maybe you haven't found the right one, or maybe there's just not the resources for you where you live. But to talk to someone is so important. If you have somebody in your life you can talk with, you need to do that. And then there's always God. It's who I go to when I'm going through some of my toughest times in life. I don't think I'm as good at masking as I think I am anyway. I think people can tell by looking at me that there's something different about me. So I really enjoyed this little unscripted talk. I'd like to do more things like this now that I'm part-time at work. I have more time, but I don't want to spend all of my time editing every week on my day off like I do obsessively and hyper-focusing and forget to eat like I did in my last video. I forgot to eat. So I do want to make more videos, but some may have to be like this, kind of unscripted and just talks with you. Just consider it talk with a friend. You can comment too, and I look forward to talking to you, and see you in my next video. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, I recommend these videos. Why don't you check these out if you haven't watched them on my channel? You might enjoy them also. Hey, if you enjoy content about adults on the spectrum, I put out videos on a weekly basis. I'd love to have you here.